Hello and welcome to a new video. In this lesson, we'll be discussing so many important things. So let's just observe these structures. A tower, a monument, a building. They look just different from each other, right? They differ in the shape and size as well. But do they have anything common, any common property in between them? Yes, absolutely. So they all are made up of bricks. This is the important thing. This is the common thing in them. Bricks as a basic unit or the basic building block of all these monuments, all these buildings. Similarly, there are millions of living organisms. There are millions of living beings on the earth which do have something in common. They do differ from each other in size, in shape, but yes, they all are made up of same building blocks. What these building blocks are called? These building blocks are known as cells. We call them cells. So basically you will be discussing, you will be seeing, you will be learning so many things related to this building blocks of our life that are known as cell. But how we can define the cell? The cell is common, basic, structural and functional unit of living organisms. Remember that the discovery of cell took place in the year 1665. In the year 1665, Robert Hooke, he observed a thin slice of cork, that is nothing but the bark of a tree. And this bark of a tree, you can see on the screen, the bark of the tree was taken, out of which some cork cells he has taken, and under a self-designed microscope he observed few things. Look at this, it is like that. These are just like honeycomb like structures, and these honeycomb like structures were there. They were just looking like empty compartments, and as they were empty compartment which resembled the structure of honeycomb, he labeled them as cell. So this is how he labeled him cell. The Latin cell, it means small rooms. So doesn't it look like a small room? So it looks like empty compartment or a small room. That's why Robert Hooke labeled it as cells. And this is how we can say discovery of cell took place in the year 1665. And who did it? Yes, Robert Hooke. Now, if you will be finding out living organisms, organisms basically on the basis of the number of cells they have, they are unicellular and multicellular. The unicellular organisms, they have only a single cell, they are made up of a single cell, whereas the multicellular we can find made up of many number of cells. You will be finding that the unicellular organisms, all the life functions, all the functions that are carried out, all the activities are carried out by a single cell, whereas in multicellular organisms, many cells, they group together in a body, a single body, and assume different functions in it so that they can form various parts of the body. If you will be finding the examples, so let's just take a look on examples. There is an algae called Chlamydomonas. It is a single-celled organism. Paramecium, single-celled organism. Bacteria. So these all are unicellular organisms. If you say, sir, multicellular examples, there are some fungi, plants, animals, all these are multicellular organisms. And here we are, mushroom, plants, and here is a jumping jack, this human being. It is the example of multicellular organism. So herein you can find that the living organisms are made up of cells. Obviously they are having cells, but on the basis of number of cells we can divide them into unicellular and multicellular. So we got to know in 1665 that there is certain part called cell, but different scientists propose different theories regarding this study of cells. So first theory was proposed by M.J. Schleiden. and Theodor Schwann. In the year around 1838 and 39, they have proposed this theory. The theory states that all plants and animals, they are composed of cells, and the cell is the basic unit of life. So, if you find this out, that the plants and animals, all plants and animals are composed of cells, and the cell is basic unit of life. Again, in the year 1855, Rudolf Virchow modified this theory and suggested that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. It means all new cells arise from the pre-existing cells. So this is what the cell theory is about. With the discovery of electron microscope in the year 1940, it was easy to understand the complex structure of the cell. So